In this behemoth typhoon, Jacko sits on one of her minions. In this behemoth typhoon, Jacko puts a hand on her locket. In this behemoth typhoon, Jacko looks towards you.
Gameplay starts off with one of the servants already placed on the screen. Jacko running up and using her standing kick cancelled into the command normal 3 heavy. This is the sweep available to Jacko. Then commands the servant to explode, launching Angie Mito in the air, and then uses her forward heavy slash attack to hit Angie in the air. Meanwhile, the servant gets also kicked up in the air. Jacko can use her normal attacks to kick minions around on the screen. The second clip starts off with Jacko using the standing heavy slash, which knocks down Axel at a distance. Then she summons a minion on the screen. Jacko can summon 3 different types of servants on the screen. This one is summoned using a punch attack and it has a happy face. As soon as she summons the minion, she uses the kick attack to quickly thrust the minion towards Axel. After the kick, when the servant hits the opponent, it causes a launch with an explosion. Just like the swords of Ramli Thal, she can follow up by running towards the opponent as the servant hits the opponent. In the third clip, Jacko starts off with a kick attack followed by a standing overhead attack, which she uses to do a homing jump. In the fourth clip, she first summons the servant using the punch attack with a smiley face, then uses a punch attack to throw him at a distance. The trajectory of the servant when pushed with the punch attack is different than one which is pushed using a kick attack. We see the impact of servant getting blocked by Negoriyuki and the servant becoming disabled for a short time. Meanwhile, Jacko summons another servant using slash attack this time, and you can see it that it is having a different face compared to the first one. And then she uses a crouching heavy to bounce it in the air that catches Negoriyuki and does an anti-air, which Negoriyuki blocks. She summons a third servant, this time using the kick attack. While it is being summoned, she jumps and uses a jump slash attack to directly bounce it downwards. So you can pretty much control the trajectory at which these minions are kicked or thrown using different kinds of normal and command normal attacks. Here we see that the servants can collide and interact with each other as well. And here we see a glimpse of 3 different kinds of servants that Jacko can have at max during any time. In this clip we see the servant hitting Ino and launching her in the air. Jacko ordering the servant to do a timed explosion. Here we see the timer going down. Jacko using a kick attack followed by forward heavy, launching Ino far on the screen. And as soon as the timer hits 1, she hits the servant and it explodes just in time, launching Ino in the air and Jacko following up with a run. Last clip starts with Jacko doing the crouching heavy. It soul blocks, then Jacko summoning a servant using the punch attack and ordering it to block. Just as Soul performs the gun flame, servant absorbs a special move causing a guard break. Jacko follows up with a crouching kick and then continues to perform the forward ground throw. At the end, we get a glimpse of the Calvados overdrive move for just a few seconds.